Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We have covered the strategies and the things that you need to avoid in order to score higher in CELPIP speaking task in our last video, right? So here in this video, we are going to learn more examples and how to apply the strategies in those examples in order to get appropriate response to score higher. So let's get started. Here is the given scenario. This is an example. So, your friend Rohan just got promoted to a leadership role but feels anxious because he's never managed a team before. Give him some advice on how to approach this new responsibility. Now, if you want, you can just pause the video, read it by yourself, understand, and try to make a note of all the important points that you need to speak. And then you can also try speaking and record it. And then let's look at the response later. Okay? So now for this scenario, let's see my sample response, what I have done here. Hey Rohan, first of all, congrats on the promotion. That's a huge step forward and it shows that people trust your abilities. I totally get that stepping into a leadership role can feel intimidating, especially at first. But don't worry, you've got this. One thing I would recommend is starting by building strong relationships with your team. Take time to understand their strengths, listen to their ideas, and create an open environment. People respond well when they feel valued. Another thing you could do is talk to someone who's already in leadership position, whether it's a mentor or a former manager. Hearing how they handle similar situations can give you real clarity and boost your confidence. Finally, don't be afraid to admit what you don't know. Good leaders aren't perfect, they are learners. Asking for input and being transparent shows maturity and earns respect. You have always been thoughtful and hardworking, and I have no doubt you will grow into this role beautifully. Just take it one step at a time. So, if you see here, why this is a perfect response? Because the opening, it is very warm, personal, and encouraging. We have started like, hey Rohan, first of all, congrats on the promotion. That's a huge step forward, right? And it shows that people trust your abilities. So all these things, right? The tone is very friendly, supportive, and human. This creates instant rapport. And we have a personal touch here. We use the person name Rohan and congratulated him, right? So it add emotional warmth also. And here we are acknowledging the anxiety and normalizing it, right? I totally get that stepping into a leadership role can feel intimidating, especially at first. But don't worry, you have got this. So by saying this, we are just, acknowledge the anxiety and also we are just normalizing it. So this shows our emotional intelligence, isn't it? And also the phrase, if you're telling like you have got this means like adds a confidence boost, a key for tone appropriateness. And we have covered the self-help criteria also. If you say for the task fulfillment, the tone and the relevance that has been completed in this email, and also the listenability, it's very engaging and it's very easy to follow. The fluency is there, the coherence is there, the structure is properly well maintained. And the second paragraph is about the first suggestion, building strong relationships with your team. Take time to understand the strength, listen to their ideas, and create an open environment. People respond well when they feel valued. So here we are giving specific advice. We are not telling be a good leader, but we are also telling how you can be a good leader by focusing on team relationships, right? And we are also using clear languages, words like listen, create, people feel valued. All this adds more scores. Supporting details. So people respond well when they feel valued. So that leads to a positive response. And also like professional vocabulary like open environment, understand strengths, and respond well. So these are the phrases appropriate to the workplace context, right? So we are using professional vocabulary relevant to the context. And if you see this paragraph, the CELPIP criteria covered are content, coherence, because well developed idea, and then the vocabulary, task fulfillment, which is very relevant to the prompt. Next one is the second suggestion in this paragraph. So if you look here, another thing you could do is to talk to someone who is already in leadership position, whether it's a mentor or former manager. Hearing how they handled similar situations can give you real clarity and boost your confidence. So here, logical next step, we are just giving them how to follow it or how to proceed with it. Builds on the idea of growing into the role by learning from others, and also phrases like another thing you could do and give you a real clarity. It sounds very conversational yet intelligent, and we are giving specific examples like mentor or former manager. Makes it easier for the listener to visualize the advice. And practicality, the advice is actionable and realistic. It's not like very vague or abstract. Got it? And here, if you see this passage, the CELPIP criteria covered are coherence, vocabulary, and listenability. That means the flows smoothly with soft transitions. And this, the last paragraph. Finally, don't be afraid to admit what you don't know. Good leaders are imperfect. They are learners. Asking for input and being transparent shows maturity and earns respect. So the message here is profound. Leadership is about vulnerability and growth, right? So advanced thinking. And then complex sentence structure. The phrase, good leaders aren't perfect, they are learners. So uses contrast for impact. And we have used nuanced vocabulary like transparent, maturity, earned respect, which elevate the tone and depth. And then motivational tone also we have used encourages growth mindset, a big plus for self-pip tone criteria. Okay, so here in this paragraph, if you see the self-pip criteria covered or vocabulary, vocabularies are very rich, expressive, and precise. And the grammar, sentence variety we have used, and then the content, very insightful and complete. Got it? And then the closing, it's like very positive and empowering by saying you have always been thoughtful and hardworking, and I have no doubt you will grow into this role beautifully. Just take it one step at a time. So it reinforces confidence. This motivates the person to believe in themselves, an essential tone in advice task. And then the personal reflection. So it refers to the person's trait like thoughtful, hardworking, which makes it personable and relatable. Got it? And also with a gentle closure, the phrase one step at a time. It gives a calming and encouraging finish, very natural. Got it? And the self-help criteria that got covered here in the last one are task fulfillment, tone plus completeness, and then listenability. It's like smooth and impactful closing, right? So remember to apply all the strategies that we have discussed in your self-help speaking task. Okay? And that's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more self-help tips. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.